Hi guys, and welcome back to Love English. Today I have got a simple, short, but useful lesson for you. 12 brand names that are commonly mispronounced. Now, depending on your nationality, you actually might pronounce these correctly. Many of these words are actually foreign. Well, foreign to me as an English person. These brand names are frequently mispronounced by English native speakers. And maybe, therefore, this might be a lesson they should be watching. So thankfully, a lot of these amazing brands are a little bit out of my price range. And I have a confession to make. Some of these brands I've discovered I occasionally mispronounce. Before we get started, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, the notifications bell until it looks like this. And of course, comment below. Let me know which brands you find difficult or are unsure of how to pronounce, and I'll do some research and make another lesson if this one is popular. So getting on with the lesson, 12 brands that are commonly mispronounced. Number 1. How do you pronounce this common, popular sports brand? Do you say Nike or do you say Nike? Which one do you think would be correct? Thankfully, this one I actually do say correctly. It is Nike. Nike, not Nike, but Nike. Nike being the Greek goddess of victory. So that's a nice, easy one to remember. 2 syllables, not 1. Elongate the E. Nike, not Nike. Nike. Number 2, a French brand, and therefore pretty difficult for English speakers to pronounce. It is not Givenchy or Givenchy with a j sound, but it's a j, like television, or genre, another French word. Givenchy, Givenchy. Number 3, French again. It is not HERMÉS or HERMÉS, but there is a silent H there. HERMÉS, HERMÉS. And say it with a French accent, or at least the best you can do. HERMÉS, HERMÉS. Number 4, a German brand. Giving myself a bit of a break here. I actually find German pronunciation much easier than French. So this popular sports brand was founded by Adolf Dassler. Adolf Dassler. He combined his first name and his second name together to create ADIDAS or ADIDAS. ADIDAS or ADIDAS. What do you say? ADIDAS. ADIDAS. Not ADIDAS. ADIDAS. So there you can see we're actually stressing the 3rd syllable rather than the 2nd. So that often is the pronunciation error. Pronounce it again with me. ADIDAS. ADIDAS. Now, did you know that Adolf Dassler, who founded ADIDAS, not Adidas, had a brother named Rudolf? Rudolf, not the reindeer, but his younger brother. Who, can anyone guess which brand he founded? Another popular sports brand, PUMA. PUMA. Now, the pronunciation is PUMA, not PUMA. Although Americans often say PUMA, which is actually how they say the name of the animal, so technically not incorrect. It was just not the original pronunciation given by Rudolf Dassler, the younger brother of the founder of ADIDAS. It's a little bit of a history lesson for you today. So it is PUMA, not PUMA. PUMA, not PUMA. Number 6. This one I do pronounce correctly, but I can understand why it is mispronounced. It is this brand. So it is not Christian Dior, so a chun there, Christian Dior, but it's Christian Dior, Christian Dior, so a st rather than a ch. So one more time, Christian Dior, Christian Dior. Okay, this one I have heard mispronounced as Louis Vuitton, Louis Vuitton. And it sounds fine, it's okay, but if you want to get the correct pronunciation and to be authentic, They don't pronounce the N's often on the end of words in French, so therefore that N sound needs to be removed. So it should be Louis Vuitton, Louis Vuitton, Vuitton, Louis Vuitton. There we go. I think I'm starting to sound a little bit French. Number 8, same problem, leaving out the consonant sounds at the end of these brand names. So, Yves Saint Laurent, Yves Saint Laurent, Yves Saint Laurent, not Yves Saint Laurent. Yves Saint Laurent. No. Yves Saint Laurent, Yves Saint Laurent. I actually do use some makeup by Yves Saint Laurent. Haven't got a handbag by them yet. Feel free to send me one. Number 9, moving away from France and coming over to Italy. This brand is often mispronounced and kind of doesn't sound great when English people are saying it. The mispronunciation, Versace, Versace. You can imagine some English people with their handbag, their Versace handbag.
Which Italian word do you wish English speakers would stop saying incorrectly?
Versace. Is Versace. Versace. Versace.
Okay, number 10, staying in Italy, not Moschino or Moschino. That kind of sounds like a character in Nintendo. Doesn't sound good. It is not Moschino or Moschino. It is Moschino. Moschino. The SCHI in Italian is pronounced as a sk rather than a sh or ch sound. So, Moschino, Moschino. Maybe with a bit more of an Italian accent. Moschino, Moschino. Number 11, it is not Ralph Lauren, but it is, in fact, Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren. Ralph Lauren, not Ralph Lauren. That one is actually quite easy. I can do that. Number 12, and this is because most people will pronounce this wrong. Porsche. Is that what you say? Porsche? Or should you be saying Porsche? Porsche. So, not Porsche, but 2 syllables, Porsche. Right guys, that is the 12, I don't have enough fingers, brands that are often mispronounced in English by English speakers. So be careful that you do not pick up their mistakes. And try and be authentic. If you are going shopping in Paris or Italy, and if you're lucky enough to be able to shop with these brands, then make sure you're saying it authentically. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to comment below and let me know which words you find difficult to pronounce. Some of those were pretty tough for me.